I have returned back to my throne, and today we have a new what if. It is what if Deku was the son of Homelander, and today I got my energy, so I might as well use this energy to make you guys a brand new what if for your enjoyment. Anyway, let's get into it. So our story starts off in the beginning. If you haven't seen The Boys, you might as well just click away, or I'll give you a straight up rundown to Homelander's origin. Well, Homelander, his mother was, she had few things put inside her while she was pregnant, and that made the boy have powers. He was tested in a lab where he became a hero, standing for America's rights. And the only thing he really learned at his age was looking at a TV with different pictures of the American flags and different things that stand out to Americans. Like they were treating him like a pet, a lab rat, manipulating him as he grew up to become a #1 hero of United States. He even topped All Might over charts. He actually met a woman in his mid-20s. He was out here saving a building from destruction, and as we know, Izuku Midoriya's mother, Inko, she was there. She actually used to work in the United States as a, if I say, I don't know, a coffee manager or something like that, something random. And he saved her, and she got his number. They contacted each other, and whatever happened. And then she got pregnant. Midway during that, she noticed that Homelander has been bringing different girls to her apartment so he can have, pleasure. And she got frustrated out of all this stuff. So she just moved away, went to Japan, and started over with her life, as her life was pretty much messed up, as Homelander was actually abusing her mentally, and even a bit physically. As we know, Homelander, he doesn't have that human mindset. He's got a monster's mindset. He gets things done. And she raises the child. Midway, she actually goes on a dating app and meets a person called Hisashi Midoriya. Hisashi was a charming guy with fire-breathing powers, and then she gave birth later on, a couple months later. Her and Hisashi, started dating. They were boyfriend and girlfriend, and then she got married to him, and Izuku was old enough, and Inko said to Izuku about something about parenthood, and said that Hisashi is his father and not Homelander, meaning Deku doesn't know that Homelander is his blood father, and thinks that a random person that his mother found on a dating app is his dad, meaning it's a bit messed up and a bit better than what he expected, because about his dad's thing, what he was doing to his mother. Anyway, about that, Homelander, he starts searching for Inko and searching for his son for all the years, but also protecting the whole United States and not other countries, as he just believes that United States is number one, and all the other countries like America, no, what am I talking about? I mean Europe, Africa, all the continents are shit, and it's just USA. And during that, he kind of forgot and said, one day my son will learn that he has powers, and I'll be there by his side as we watch to rule the world. Time happens, and this is where the what if starts. We see Homelander just flying around until he flies past the same apartment where him and Inko used to really just hang out, and it used to be her place. And he went inside and he instantly killed the owners of the place by using his laser eyes and fried their bodies. He looks around, searching far and wide, and he just thinks of clues of where would have they gone, and yeah, they see there's a register of the past people that used to live there and where they went. And Homelander sees that it's got terrible handwriting, but he can definitely read that it says pregnant woman 2050 or 60 something left at 12:02 p.m. And he's like, she was the only one pregnant at that year, I remember. And he's like, where did she go? She went to the airport. Then he went to the airport and he said, can I find an ID for Inko Midoriya? And they're like, you're a Homelander. Why do you want to know? Is that person a bad person? And Homelander's like, I just want her ID and where she is. Yes, sir. It says that the last time she actually been to the airport was her resume around 15 years ago to 16. Why do you want to know? Nothing. I just need to know where was her lost flight. Sir, it was to Japan. Do you want to know the Pacific area? Homeland's like, I'll fly there. I know. Sir, wait, Homelander. Before you leave, I could tell you her address if it's really that important. It's 62 apartment complex 3. That's all you need. Road. I can tell you the area. Sure. It's in Mustafa, Japan. From nowhere, we see Homelander fly to the apartment complex. It took him around 2 hours to get there. He arrives, he goes through every single door until he sees a random person with black hair. He's like, sir, what are you doing? What do you want? Wait, you're that hero, aren't you? Yes. Do you know anybody called Inko Midoriya? Why do you want to know? I just want to know. And what's your name? My name's Sasashi. And then we see Inko's like, honey, may you just, quiet, Inko. And Sashi's like, Homelander's like, so you do know her. Why lie to me? Then Hasashi's like, I'm not gonna allow you to enter my apartment. You need a warrant, sir. I am the law, Hasashi. I am Homelander. I am a pro hero. I got the right to. That is my ex, you know? So, you really told me to get angry. She took away something I love, my son. And I'm not gonna allow that to slide if you're in front of me. And Inko's like, what's going on here? She sees Homelander. She drops her phone, breaking it. She looks at him, dead in the eyes. Homelander's like, so, you just take my son away from me, run here, and date this guy. Look at me. I have been through hell, searching for him. I've killed innocent people. Ingo's like, you've killed innocent people even before he was born. How could you? You only saved me just because you wanted a son with me. You're useless, you know. You took him away from me, Inko. And you, Hasashi, you took him away from me. And now, you're gonna fucking pay.
See how you
Take this, Hasashi! We see Izuku, Midoriya's mother, Inko, head explode. And Hasashi yeeted out of the apartment. And he hits a pole, slicing his body in half, leaking blood all over the whole pavement, or if you're from America, sidewalk. And we see Homelander as he stands above Inko and say, you were always weak and pathetic, and spits on her hair. He walks around and sees the house. He's like, ha, this is all shit. Shit show. I'm seeing all pathetic. And for what? Taking my son away from me. How? I can admit it. I'm a cruel man. But whatever comes between me and my boy, nobody's gonna mess with me. Because I will kill anyone who takes him away from me, including his own mother. At school, we hear that Izuku's getting pulled to the principal's office, as reports are claiming that his parents are sadly dead. And Izuku's like, sir, I don't like snitching or anything, but Bakugo, he's just been, sorry, Izuku, it's not about that. It's about something else. Your mother and father has sadly passed away after a villain attack. Reports have shown that a random person from next door heard over, and it was about something about a child who was taken, and your mother saying no, stay away from us, and everything ended very badly. If you want to see the images, you have to go to the doctors. And if you want to see your, father, you have to go to the place where they're going to cut him up and put him into a coffin for a couple months until the funeral that will be hosted by the government, as there's no one to pay for it, as you got no blood relatives around us. It's a shame, Suku. There's no need to cry. We all go through it at some point. Losing someone so close to us. I can't imagine this happening to me, but it's happening to you. We see Zuku break down as he claps on the floor, crying and smacking his hand to the ground, as that was really his last hope of survival. Whenever he got bullied, he thought of his mother and father being by his side, feeling the pains as he did, as they were mocked because they were unemployed, and yeah, he had a great connection with Hasashi, almost like he was his real father, even though he thought it was, but it wasn't. We see a person with blonde hair knock at the door, and he's like, ah, can I take this child? And then we see the principal and says, sir, it means that, like, you look quietly familiar. Are you this kid's relative or uncle? Because you don't look like you're related. Oh, I am the kid's, uncle. Oh, well, hello, sir. I'm actually from America. I'm actually Hisashi's brother. Can we see any, bloodlines? No, no need. I'm basically his stepbrother, so, yeah. His father had something to do with my mother, and, just on, just on. Deku starts crying even more as he's got one more hope if it's a random person. As then we see Homelander is like, oh, no need to cry, no need to cry. I am here, I'm here, by your side, kid. You'll just need to pack your bags from your home. We're going to a new home I just recently bought, close by to your parents' home. And then Homelander's like, so, do you have a quirk? No, I'm quirkless. They rush the car parking lot and they drive away. And then we see Declan's like, why are there bloodstains in the back of the car? Oh, me and my mate, we had a fight and got messy. So that's why I, have a bloody car. It's not like I stole or anything. Okay. Your father was a great guy. We were like brothers. Like brothers always fighting. Let me take you somewhere. Let me show you something. Deku's like, sure, okay. Deku and him go to a massive mountain site. They stand on the car and they're like, so, how do you feel, kid? I feel like everything's gone. Then Homelander changes into his costume. He's like, actually, I'm Homelander, the #1 hero of America. Deku mouth drops and he's like, oh my gosh, my uncle. And then he's like, you mean your blood father is a #1 hero, you mean? Yeah. Wait, you're my father? Wait, then who are you? Well, it's a long story. He tells him the whole story on what happened. And Deku's like, if you're my father, does that mean I have your abilities? And Deku, he looks at his hands and he's like, do I have powers too? Homelander's like, that's why I'm here, kid. I'm here to see what you're made of. But you have the same genetic as me. You even got a bronze strike on your hair. So, let's do one mighty fist fly into the air, kid. Shall we? Deku's like, my abilities haven't formed yet. And Homelander's like, that's why I'm here, silly. I got mine at the same age as you. Now, time to jump. What do you mean? Then we see Homelander senses and hears screaming from the sky. And he's like, well, I'll be back in a few seconds. Is there a baseball match nearby where Big Field is? Yeah, it's one a couple kilometers away. Why? Are you on a dangerous mission or anything? Can I help? Well, you can have this earpiece. I'll have my own earpiece. That means we can communicate at the same time. Well, you'll give me instructions on what to save that plane that's falling down. You're actually seriously gonna do a mission? 20 minutes ago, I was just a normal kid. Now I know my father is a #1 hero. So that means you've met All Might? No need for the talking. I need to go on my, super state. Oh, sorry, sir. No need to say sir. You're my son. Anyway, you better stand back. I'm about to blast off. He blasts off into the air. He starts searching far and wide. We hear Deku and he's like, so where are you? I'm on top of a massive building. Oh, that must be, Tokyo Tower. I think the plane's about on top of the baseball, arena. So I think you need to go above the plane and sweep through it and grab from the pointy bit. So you're talking about the edge. Yeah. Grab from the edge and use all your might and strength to stop it. Okay, I'll try, kid. You're just like me on my first day. Am I really? Anyway, up aboard, I see the plane. Time for me to go. Oh well. We see Homelander skim through the plane, trying to go to the tip of the edge, as once Deku said. He starts using all his might and strength, not acting like the puny coward he is, and not caring. He lands the plane on the basketball court. He blasts in the air into the sun as Deku says, "Have you done it?" And he says, "I have. That was your first mission, kid."